Hey guys, it's Halloween, so it's that time of year again for ESO's Witch event. And to do this, just got to go to your store, go to events, and start the event quest, the Witchmother's Bargain. That's going to give you the whistle that gives you double XP. And also during this time, you could complete the Plundered Masses achievement, which gives you 10 achievement points, and you got to get every skull from every boss in each of these areas, and you can only complete it during this event, so make sure to get on that. And for this video I'm going to show you where they all are and how to get them. So once you've completed your quest, you're going to get a whistle, and you want to use that whistle. It's going to conjure up some crows here, and it's going to show the Witchmother's brew. So you want to drink that, and it's going to turn you into a skeleton. And some people don't drink it, they just use it for the XP boost, but I like to drink it. So I'll show you here in the characters tab that it turns you into a living skeleton. And the Witchmother's boon is the experience points. So you get that for blowing the whistle, but you don't turn into a skeleton unless you drink. When you're not a skeleton anymore, drink again and you'll get your XP bonus. So let's get into how to get those skulls. One of the easiest ones is a boss, world boss. So just find the skull with the two swords on any map, go to that boss and kill him, and you'll get the world Plunder skull. It's gonna say Plunder skull world. Also, while you're at it, make sure you look for a torch icon, which are delves, and sometimes they're pretty close to world bosses. Actually, hold on, there's a chest up here, but this delve underneath me is really close to the world boss there, so I'm gonna go do this one here. And all you gotta do is enter, go to the end of the delve and kill the boss there. So I'm gonna kill Sincano here. There's gonna be a lot of players around during this event, so make sure to do a lot of damage to the boss, and it's going to give you the Delve Plunder skull. Now, really good area to go to if you have it is the Shan right here, and go to this way shrine, the Obsidian Gorge, because you have most of the things. You have the delve, you have the dungeon, you have the world boss, you have most of the stuff that you need. So this next one here, these are the dolmens. They're scattered all over maps everywhere. This is for the Incursion skull, and what you want to do here is wait for these guys to show up. You kill them, a big chain's gonna fall from the sky, it's gonna lock up, and there's gonna be a bunch of enemies, so just kill the enemies as they show up, destroy the anchor point, and a chest is gonna show up here. In this chest you're not gonna find the skull, it won't show. So make sure you go into your inventory, go to slottable items, and it should be the Incursion one, the Plunder skull Incursions. So that's done. I don't open them until I've done all 8 of them. So one of them is to just go to your activity finder, do a dungeon finder, and that's going to give you the random dungeon one. I do these every day if I can, because it's a lot of XPs and it's pretty quick. So in this case I got the Elden Hollow. So all you gotta do, random dungeon, finish it, kill the boss, and you'll get the dungeon Plunder skull. The same goes for group dungeons. So go get a group dungeon, go in there, kill a boss, and you'll get the group dungeon skull. Now for the arena one, I like to go to Craglorn, right here next to the calendar. There's the city waypoint, and most of the time there's a lot of players here in this town and in the zone, because it's a group zone. It's made for parties and zones and stuff like that. So just all you got to do is go in chat and look for people who want to do arenas. So just go in the zone chat, just write LFG, looking for group, for Black Rose Prison, or just Black Rose Arena. You could add the word arena so that everybody knows you're doing an arena. And the arena is in Merkmire, which is right over here. Black Rose Prison. and you could travel to the Black Rose Prison Way Shrine and get on your horse and just go to the front. Sometimes there's people waiting there, so you could just add them to your group and then go in. But in this case, I had some people that joined us from another party member, so we were 4. Once you're 4 people, you could go into the Black Rose Prison, complete the arena and kill the last boss, but he will not drop anything, so that's not where you get the skull. You get the skull at the chest here, so make sure to open it. Don't disband the group and leave the group right away after killing the boss. So make sure you get to this chest here for the arena skull, and it should say arena after Plunder skull. Now for the trial, do the same thing. Go to Craglorn and go into the zone and look for people looking for stuff. Like Achilles here is looking for a healer and 4 DPS for NAA fast run. So when people are looking for 4 DPS as 1 healer, or a lot of players, you know that that's for a trial. So just whisper that person and just write me or X, just whisper him and or her, and they're gonna add you to the group. Just wait for the little sound notification to be added to the group, and all you gotta do is accept, and you'll be part of a large group, 12 players hopefully. And what you want to do is go to the group leader, which is Achilles, the crown, and travel to player. So you travel to the crown. When you're doing a trial, it's always good to follow where the crown is, where he's going, and just make sure you're always around the crown before the trial starts, so that you're in the trial with everybody. So I traveled to the crown here. There's a few other players that traveled. The trials are not as scary as you think if you're a new player, but I mean, it's kind of almost end game stuff to do. It's basically a dungeon with a lot of players. It's the same like a regular dungeon, just a lot of players and harder enemies. So make sure at the beginning of the trial to get the quest, and I'm just gonna fast forward the entire trial here. So see how you could see even in fast forward how we group up a lot and we just fight bosses after bosses after bosses, and then when you get to the last boss, you kill that boss and you get the trial Plunder skull, which is right here. It's gonna say trial. This one was dropped by the boss. Sometimes it's a chest, so make sure that you get the trial skull at the end of a trial. And again, I never opened them until I'm sure that I got all 8 for that day. So you could get 8 of these per day: the arena one, the delve, the dungeon, the incursion, the public dungeon, the trial, and the world boss. And you need one of the purple ones, but you'll get that automatically. And inside these you'll get like really cool styles and crafting motifs and stuff like that. Even achievement can be completed, the masses of skulls achievement. So if you get all these skulls, you'll complete that achievement as well. So I hope this video helped you, and I'm going to be doing a lot of ESO videos. So if you're an ESO player, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, as a lot of information is going to come out. The next 2 videos I already have in mind. I wish I knew when I was starting, and it's stuff that I figured out recently. So stay tuned.